Hey everyone, it's Chilla here from Zara Nails. I'm one of the educators for Glitterbels and welcome back to another video. In this video, I have already sculpted my client nail and filed them into shape, and now I'm going in with Pinkaback Cover Shimmer and creating a reverse method. As you can see, I'm pushing in with the side of the brush, creating a beautiful smile line so I don't have to fire too much when I come back. I like to create my reverse method in 1, 2 or even 3 beads. It depends how long that nail is, but make sure you look out for the apex when you're creating those beautiful smile lines. On the middle finger, I have already added Pinkaback Cover Shimmer, and now I'm adding a tiny bit of Aqua Stardust and a tiny bit of Jennifer as well. And this nail is going to be a glass nail, so I don't want to overload it with glitter. As you can see, I'm doing it ever so slightly. I'm dabbing those little glitters on top of the wet layer. I don't even pick up a bead, I just putting my wet brush into the glitter. That's how I pick up the glitter. On the ring finger, I'm going to create an ombre. So first of all, I'm adding a small bead, blend it down, and I'm adding another bead backwards, blending it down again. And then I wait until it's completely dry, and I come back later when I'm adding the Pinkaback Cover Shimmer on top of that. On the pinky finger, I'm going to create almost like a marble, but it isn't actually. So whoever is struggling with marble, this is the perfect technique for you to create those nails. So as you can see, I'm adding a very small wet bead of moon jelly. I'm just brushing that color through. I don't even adding any thickness to it, nothing. I'm using liquid silver at the moment, and then you can see I'm adding these diagonally. There is no pattern what you need to follow, just a little swoosh, and then that's it. And now I'm adding a small amount of glitter on top of the wet layer, and this is how you doing these marble effect nails. Now I come back to the ring finger and blending the Pinkaback Cover Shimmer really lightly. I don't put too much pressure on. I'm only using the very tip of the brush, and make sure you clean the side walls if you touch it. And I think these two colors together just perfect. Moon Jelly and Pinkaback Cover Shimmer, just amazing. On the thumb, as you can see, I did the same thing with the ring finger, but now I'm adding a little swoosh of liquid silver really gently. I don't use too much because liquid silver is super highly pigmented, super easy to work with. I'm using only the very tip of the brush, and now I'm adding a tiny amount of Jennifer on top of the wet layer of liquid silver. And again, as you can see, I'm just dabbing the very tip of the brush from the Aqua Stardust. After I fired and removed all the dust from the index finger, I'm adding moon jelly backwards. Make sure you do it backwards, so at least there is no air bubble going to be there. You don't need to push that product forward. It's always nice to do it backwards. And make sure you cover both of the sides, the free edge perfectly, and don't worry if the color goes on top of the pink, because you can file it down easily, so don't worry about that. After I've done all of the nails, I'm going to cap them with clear acrylic. I'm only going to show you on one nail. I don't want to bore you with it. So when you do a glass nail, make sure you start from the free edge and then you work your way back up instead of you working your way down. That's the only trick. And don't forget guys, all of the product what I'm using today, you can buy it from the Nails by Annabelle website, and you can use my discount code, which is Zara, at the checkout. And here I started filing the nail. As you can see, I'm holding against on the other side, making sure you create a nice straight side walls, make it nice and sharp. This is the best way to create a coffin nail. I love a coffin nail. Which one is your favorite shape? Please let me know in a comment. After I have removed all the dust and wiped it over, I'm using no wipe top coat from Glitterbels, obviously, and then I will add top coat underneath the glass nail, because this is the way how you can make it nice and see-through. And then make sure you cure it in the Glitterbels lamp for 60 seconds, and then I massaged some cuticle oil in. And here is the end of the video guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.